Squaw! What's going on, guys? We're back for some more Wildlands. So we're going to launch the game right up and have no problems whatsoever. Use vegetation to your advantage. I have seen that. So if you're like crouched down or even prone, I don't use prone that much though, but if you crouch down and there's grass around you, they're less likely to see you, which is very interesting and dynamic of them. I didn't think they would do something like that. Now, I'm pretty sure for a side mission that's like a truck like that, stop the convoys, those we can do over and over again. Although for this one activates our hires for arms, little thing that we can use. So that one we can't repeat. So instead of doing these during the missions, as you saw in the last episode, I'm going to not do that for the episodes at all. But at least you guys got to see what it was like to do it. But I'm going to actually activate that mission right there. And I'm going to see if I can fast travel anywhere. Here we go. Just because that's a huge distance to drive, so I'm going to get a little bit closer. If I had a helicopter, I wouldn't mind, because helicopters actually go quite quick in this game. But the other interesting part, I think it was to activate the mortar ability. Like if the rebels wanted to send a mortar at us, there actually was a mission, a side mission, that I had to take a plane, which was different because that was the first time I drove a plane or flew a plane, was in that mission. And it was a little awkward to fly it because it's kind of like GTA almost, where in GTA you have to kind of tilt, turn, pull, and all that sort of stuff, just like, a real life plane. The only issue is it wasn't as arcade-like as GTA. And so I was having some troubles, because in GTA I can fly a plane. I can fly planes really well too. So it's very interesting the different kind of mechanics they use. But I also found out that I think these red spots on the map offline, so while I'm not online, like by online I mean recording, but when I'm off the video and I'm just playing this game by myself, those red spots I'm gonna try and take out myself, and I want to take out as many as possible, because I believe that taking out those red spots will allow for less interaction. I feel like the people would be easier because their presence will be less known. Their presence will be less, there. And if you go to the map, it even says like their destabilization is a certain percentage. We've only destabilized before we even started some of the main missions by 9%. I think the Unidad is automatically in spots. I don't think you can actually change the Unidad. I don't think you can go through and do certain things. But for these cartel spots, I think we can take them out. Now for this right here, I'm going to start using the drones. And by start, I mean I'm just going to continue.
Keep an eye out for the rebel they've got held here.
Deploying drone. I got a target carrying submachine guns, and baby makes 3. He makes 5.
Okay. I'm sorry for being quiet, but just to let you guys know, when they talk on the game, like I said before, so like if my team were to talk, I can't hear what they're saying at all. So I'll sit here quiet thinking they're talking so that you guys can hear them, and I'll have no clue as to when to start talking back up and start like commentating, because I don't know when they're done. But here we go, getting a lay of where people are. Let's aim backwards, see if there's any people that may not have spotted. I'll just let the battery run out. Yep, there's one. What is that? Well, that's just like a different area. Okay, so I've got an idea as to how many people there are and where they are and things like that.
Roger that. Moving. Roger. Target acquired. I need a better position. I got it. Moving to position. I've got the target. Say the word.
Okay, all the shots are ready. And I'm gonna take out the sniper while these guys are taken out.
Taking fire.
And now we can move forward a little bit. Dang it.
Watch your step. These guys know something's up.
They don't know we're here yet. Not entirely.
They're gonna be on top of us in another few seconds. What do we do?
Okay, so they know we're here now. At least I took out the sniper. He would probably be most difficult. Snipers are usually doing a lot of damage. It's funny how we're fighting against these guys. They have, like, you know, they have weapons and shotguns and, you know, machine guns and such. But they have no armor. They have no protection. Some do, but most don't. But it's very interesting to see they're facing off, like, military-grade people. And by military, I'm talking these are the best of the best. Our team of 4 right here are basically, like, the best team in the entire United States of 4, like, basically. Military are killers, you know, it's the 4 best killers there are in the world. And most likely the world. Jeez, that shot. I'm getting better at leading my shot, aiming my shot, you know, shot drops, things like that. And even the rebels. The rebels are basically, they're equal and they'll fight with us. So it's basically, we have like such a huge advantage. But I'm pretty sure like later on, see they do have the Unidad, which I can give them that.
Clear.
The Unidad is pretty difficult to take out and things like that.
Round them up.
But I know for the most part it's, you know, it's basically an unfair match. But I know later on in the game they get a little bit tougher. But that's also, I'll start upping my game as well. I'll start upping abilities, skills, different things such as that. And let's see what they got here for us, for mission-wise. I'm pretty sure I was supposed to go inside. Okay, and now... Oh, rebel prisoner.
Open the door.
My question is, why were you in here?
You okay, hermano?
What do you want from me?
Yuri and Polito, the fuckers who tortured you. We're here to make them pay for what they did. But we need to know where they took you.
We didn't travel far. I remember that much, and it was quiet. Out in the country somewhere. There was a smell, like old animal skins. That's all I know. I'm sorry.
It's all right. At least now we know they're close by. Gracias.
I have no idea what to do to make it so that way I can
we finally got a
hear them
20
better.
on Yuri and Polito. The activity cross-referenced the car's GPS with that description you got from the prisoner. They're at a hunting lodge. Rumor has it they use that spot for their enhanced interrogation.
Just hold on, man. I'll be right there.
Thanks, Rebel Group, for running over someone that you're working with. I didn't even realize they were coming behind me. Jeez. Once per fight. Guess we're fighting the rebels now. Thanks. Thanks, Rebel Group. Just thanks. Okay. Increase in damage done to vehicles. Not completely necessary. Ammo capacity. I need more skill points. Grenade launcher. I don't need a grenade launcher. Hip fire I don't use. Steady aim would probably be the best thing. But then again, I mean, the aim isn't too bad for this current moment. Battery, I don't really need. Range could be okay. And then this all has to do with the drone. Speed, mark area, stealth, cooldown, noisemaker. I could see noisemaker, maybe mark area. I'm thinking mark area is more important than most other things that I've looked at. Equipment, I don't really need that. What is this? Increase your ability to identify targets. That could be useful for if I have like an upper ground kind of thing. Quiet running, bullet resistant car shield. Ground vehicles you drive take less damage. That could be very useful. Actually, I would want an aircraft shield. That one would be amazing because I like to fly planes, but this one is what I want. Trained rebels, not necessary. Squad resilience. I kind of want to wait till 16 and then up born leader. Because I think that one would be the most help. What level am I? I can't tell. If I go to loadout, I'm level 8. I need to get to 16, so that's, you know, not great. Here's the last story mission having to do with this area. But as you can tell, the story mission, it's almost done. And the destabilization is at 22%. And it's not like I haven't done anything else. I've gotten all the files and I've gotten everything else. So I have a lot done. It's just interesting that their destabilization of the actual like territory isn't much higher than that. 22%. It's a good amount, but I mean, that's only 22%. And we've done basically, we've taken out a lot. Like I said, I believe it has to do with, you know, maybe it's just that when I go around and you see those red dots, maybe I'm supposed to take those parts
Let's
out.
go.
Ooh, hold on. There's something I can get. I can get some food, which can be useful. Tags, food supplies. Perfect.
We'll let the rebels know where to find these supplies.
250 is a good amount, too. So it's not like that's a little amount. But yeah, the skills now are taking, what, thousands?
I'm in. Let's go.
I mean, like you saw one before. It was like 15,000 just to get up. That was the not reinforced squad skills. So like how good they are at taking people out. Upping that takes, I think, 15,000 and like 2 or 3 skill points. It's pretty insane. But I feel like I'd rather save my stuff for skills and use that later on when I need it for the better skills. Because I'd rather up the skills, the better ones, like completely, rather than getting stuff like equipment that I don't use. I mean, mines are great, but I don't use them as much. Mines would be good for, there was one mission. It was basically like, oh, get a comms area, and it got I think that was the one that got us the mortar ability. And it said start a radio by your, you know, the group we're helping. And then with that, we have to protect it from, you know, cartel workers and Unidad. And the interesting thing was, as we would play, more and more trucks or things like that would start coming in. Is this it? See, like this right here. The binoculars would be great. It's just you can't really see past like the trees and stuff. My question is this it? I mean, the chimney's on. The chimney's being used, meaning someone's inside. Well, in real life, that's what that would mean. You can definitely hear something. I don't know, but I feel like this is it. It's a lodge. There's animals around. There's a helicopter and a car. Makes sense. I mean, they would have a personal helicopter.
Advance on the lodge.
You saw the
Stay
last
alert.
episode. They had a sports car, so I'm assuming they'd have a helicopter.
Move in. Watch those doorways and corners.
So it was a radio. I like to always get these on the run, so that way I can just, you know, get the supplies needed for
This
skills.
must be where Sandoval cashed in. Bowman said they kept him alive for 47 hours.
Tough son of a bitch held out for a long time. I feel like he was waiting for us to come get him, and we're real fucking late. Time to make it right.
Cariño, who were you before you met me?
Mamacita, I was nobody. Nothing. I could not have even imagined a life so deep, a love so full as the love I have with you.
Oh, Gordo, I feel the same. I was half a person before I met you. I was a faded image, out of focus, until I could see myself through your eyes.
Damn. Just now.
Poke the hornet's nest. Shit, they spotted us.
Hurry up around the corner. It's not that hard. Ah, come on. And my team's like sitting up at the entrance. Do we have to take him out? Oh yeah, kill. Oh jeez.
Whoever the fuck you are, I'm gonna bleach you slow.
Where'd he go? Oh, underground.
Yuri is down. Yuri and Polito have been terminated.
You know how in the movies people always act like revenge isn't satisfying? Like it doesn't make them feel any better?
Sure.
Well,
Okay, you have neutralized a Butchin. Defeat other Butchins to reach the Ops head and then El Sueño. Access an overview of the cartel in the TAC map by zooming out or by pressing C. Choose the next target.
I feel fucking great. Taking out that lovey-dovey horror show also earned us some points with the locals. Make contact when you find something new. Bowman out.
So see how this part is only destabilized by 27%? Even though I've done everything here, it's not going to do much. Alright, I've taken down a Butchin, which is La Yuri, and El Polito. My loadout can change though. I got another... Here's another assault rifle, which does a lot more damage, but it's way less accurate. Then there's also... That's it. I just got this, I don't think that's going to be as good, so... What about this for parts? I can do a new barrel. Longer barrel means... less... Okay, hold on. Longer barrel means more damage, more accuracy, more range, but less handling. I'll go for the longer barrel. It seems to work out better anyway. And now if I go to the sniper rifle, are there any parts for this? No, these are locked. Does the handgun have any parts? No, it does not. And there we go. But skills, I have 26 available. I have 5 skill points. I'm thinking about going on to more things like squad resilience could be very good. Weapons. Stable aim can be useful because I'm going to be using a sniper rifle. And why not get the mine? Okay. Now what's after this? We're going to go towards the next neighboring area. I'm guessing we'll go after El Emisario. Mainly you go for a 2-star area since, you know, 2-star would be the next difficulty. What is this? La Cruz. Oh, so this is just an area just because, so that would give me more stuff. So I'm guessing we go after this one right here or this one. So El Emisario or Carzita, meaning either this guy or this one. There's production or influence. I'm thinking about going after this guy because there was a skill that said something about him. So we're next going to go to Akoro and take them out. We got time, so we'll go over to this one for major intel. No, set that and use this as a fast travel. There we go. So this way we should be able to gather intel for missions in the next episode. So this way we won't have to worry about, you know, getting more intel. And I think the intel, this right here, is a little bit more storyline based than some of the other things that are, you know, just kind of roaming around the world. Alright, let's go. Come on, game. At least the loading doesn't take too terribly long. But I would prefer frame rate to be slightly better. The frame rate's just okay. That's the one thing that is, you know, it's just iffy.
Buckle up, people.
Alright, so now we're going to go from the area or the province, whatever you want to call it, the sector that we were in. We're going to go on to the next one.
Fire.
Why not take these guys out? They're basically like 3 people.
That guy's
There we go. See, it took 2 seconds. That's what I would be doing for offline. So I would do this and then try and dial down the amount of people that we'd be going into, or the destabilization. Something like that. That helicopter, I think, is Unidad. But for right now, because of how many people there are, I'd wait for that to be offline. Yeah, that is. That's the other thing. Unidad is so much harder to take out because they start calling, like, they start going like, hey, you know, bring some people in for backup, and they start patrolling the area and stuff. Because it's basically their military that the cartel had bought. I want to get into that building for the intel. But there is this eye, which can be very useful. Skill points. And the nice thing is, you can basically access all the possible things that you might need to access. So you can go in for more intel, and then gather, you know, as you saw, there were other things that we can get.
Who need that chopper? Stay low.
Was he the only guy in this spot? Interesting. But yeah, if we produce too much like noise or too much of a ruckus, that helicopter will be all over us. But here we go. Here's some intel. It's funny how we just take pictures with a phone.
Check it out. Got a location on a cocaine factory.
A cocaine factory operation.
What are we waiting for? Let's go light that shit up.
Just one problem. Factory door requires a key code to open it.
So where do we get the code?
According to this, El Emisario's assistant has it. We need to track him down.
Okay. So I'm guessing right here will be where we end the episode. But I'm going to give you guys some action. And we're going to take out this area and see what we can do for, you know, our team. And see if we can take out the entire area.
Yo, cartel gunman.
These supplies will buy us a lot of goodwill from the rebels.
Interesting. So let's do tab. My thing is, I don't want go to.
Taking a shot. Oh, here we go. They've seen
I want
us.
them to, like,
Got
you
it.
know,
Stop.
attack. So how do I make them fire? That's my question.
Go.
Assholes are coming this way. What's the plan? Targets confirmed. Ready to assault.
I'm getting a lot better with aiming and shooting with the mouse and keyboard. Because this is my third game. Like, I'm starting to play more games on PC. Just because in order to record, it'd be best and easiest to use my PC. And so I've been playing games on PC, and I've been getting a lot better at it, actually. The only thing I miss is you used to have, like, with an analog stick, you can push it slightly and have that sensitivity. But with keys, you can't do that. So if you want to walk more quietly, you can't really do that. You kind of just got to walk either crouched or standing, and that's about as quiet as you can get. And I think this is the area complete, or at least cleared out
Clear over
slightly.
here. God, these fuckers are slow.
There we go. And the other thing is, so these eyes are literally just intel that we can get, and then there's the files, which the eye, I'll put a little waypoint because you can't really tell exactly where it is just by looking at the small mini map. So these intels are basically, it will basically tell me every extra thing that I need to do. So skill points was the first one that I got that you guys saw. Now I can get supplies, missions, side missions that are important, things like that. You can basically get intel of anything and everything.
Quédate quieto.
We good? Got close for a second there.
Talk, motherfucker.
So I can locate equipment, supply raids, or rebel ops, meaning, you know, upgrade skills by using the rebel ops.
I'll talk, alright? Just chill.
I usually go for the blue first, no particular order, just because if you were to do it, I usually go through with the map and I just do everything right away. So it doesn't, for me, it doesn't matter what order it is done in. I can just go around and do the different side missions later, but I usually gather all intel first. So even if I were to get all the blue or all the green, the order really doesn't matter. I usually just go for the top one, then go to the left and then right. Which is interesting because I'm right-handed, so you would normally think like, oh, you would choose the right side first. I don't know. I'm guessing because I read left to right? I don't know. It's interesting. Slightly interesting. So now I'll go up here, and these files are useful because these files are used for the documentation for around the map. So yeah, so here's the video, and then here's the legend, I think they call it. And then there's one piece of information which, you know, this gives me time to explain some things that I do off screen, do some other things, explain some things, and just talk to you guys. So this is all that this will do. And it's not like there's actually any importance to this. It's literally just filling it in just to give you guys like a rundown of what I do. So if you aren't watching the episodes, this is basically my main time off the screen, what you don't see during the videos. But for the videos, I'll do the story missions. You know, whatever there is story mission wise, I'll do that, which is the yellow stuff and things like that. This right here, see, this is a side mission. It's a rebel op. Now, I wouldn't have known that was there unless I ran past it, or through these intels I interrogate and find out. Now, the good thing is it tells me all this stuff, so that way I can upgrade them, not have to worry about all of it. So I'll investigate this, and then bonus medals give me upgrades to skills without having to actually buy upgrades. The medals just give the upgrades themselves. So that's the great part about upgrades and things like that. So this mission right here, this side mission, a rebel op, I'll probably show you guys what it's like, because this is like the mortar one that I was talking to you guys about, and this is the one that I'll use the mines in. But for right now, I don't know why the game's getting so dark. I'm guessing it's going to nighttime or something like that. But I'm going to end the episode here. If you guys have enjoyed this episode, hit the like down below, because I'm actually really enjoying this game. It is a lot of fun. I absolutely enjoy this game 110%. If you guys have any recommendations as to what you might want to see, anything at all, comment down below. Maybe it's something silly like, oh, I want to see you do a side mission. You know, side missions are fun. Maybe you want to see that. And also, maybe you want to give me some advice. Maybe you're like, hey, you know, here's some other stuff. I don't know. Maybe you guys know something that I don't. Well, leave it in the comments if you do. And if you want to see the next episode and easily be able to see it, subscribe. And then this next episode will come straight to your sub box. And also the next episode after that. And then after that. But of course, I will see you guys in the next episode. See ya.